Okay, take two. Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties, but I'm back. So hopefully you're still there and able to tune back in. We were talking about mental health and that being part of what we get into in the course and talking through really what are those traumas, what are those triggers, what are those things that are causing you not to move forward with gaining your financial independence. Now, part of gaining that financial independence comes some benefits when it comes to achieving your own mental health goals. Being able to afford going to get counseling, to participate in meditation groups, to learn different methods of stress relieving, visualizations, breathing, and even attending spiritual retreats. So, finding your way really to achieve that mental health, but creating a balanced life is really what it's completely about. Being able to serve and show up in the way that you've been called to do, and really stepping into that and owning it. And the last piece of that is really that physical health and taking the time to build that process that best works for you. Achieving physical health, achieving mental health, and achieving that spiritual health. It's a personal journey, but taking the time to create the plan and the finances to support that so that you can show up and serve in the way that you've been called is crucial. And part of that is figuring out what works for you. Do you need a personal chef? Do you need a personal trainer? What does that look like for you? Those are all things that we get into in the course, and things that I've been working on, personally in my own personal journey for the last several years. And looking forward to really just sharing that with you all so that you too can grow and tap into who you've been designed to be. Living with purpose, living unapologetically, just walking in your truth and knowing whose you are as you walk this earth. So I wanted to just stop there. I didn't want to be before you long today. Sorry again about the technical difficulties that occurred, but hope that the message still comes across. So I'm hoping that what you're able to take from today's live is this. Take a pause and reflect on where you are versus where you desire to be in all of these areas. And begin to start thinking about what it would be if you had the financial resources to really live the life that you want to in all of these areas. So take that moment. I highly encourage you to take several moments, on a daily basis. Did I live and show up the way that I wanted to today? And if you didn't, what can you do to accomplish that the next day? And sometimes it requires some long-term planning. And that's what I'm here for, to be your cheerleader, help you create that plan and design so that you can walk in that. So a little bit off subject, but still on subject. I got a lot of messages in regards to Free Friday. Those that know me personally have sent me text messages. I've gotten DMs. I see your post out here talking about Free Friday, which is awesome. So I'm going to put that gentle reminder out there. We are at Wednesday, Winning Wednesday, but we are approaching Free Friday. So a little more rules around Free Friday. It doesn't have to be on Friday, first of all. So I had a friend share with me that, Fridays are her cheat days where she wants to go and, treat herself a little bit on Friday. If that is how you have your structure set up, honor that because you've worked for that, you deserve that. But Free Friday is really about mindfulness and being mindful to really stop and think about how you're directing your finances. So take a pause, whichever day of the week suits you, so that you can make sure to accomplish your financial goals. And that may be a Tuesday. And so if your Free Friday is on a Tuesday, then that is perfect too. But do it according to your pace. It's here to just really encourage you to think and be mindful of how you're spending, what you're spending, and does it align with your long-term goals? So that's really the premise of Free Friday, and I want you to begin to plan. A lot of you signed up, and I'm going to check in with you. A lot of you said that this Friday was going to be your Free Friday, so I'm going to touch base with you and see how that went. What emotions came up? How did you feel? How can I encourage and support you? And even more so, what are the things that you've learned about yourself in that Free Friday? What were some of those challenges that came up as you were embarking on your Free Friday? Is it something that brings excitement and joy to you? If not, what is causing that anxiety that may be created, even with me just talking about it today? What is coming up for you when you're thinking about making those financial changes and those choices to really achieve your goals? So I want you to think about all of that today, from the financial, the physical health, the mental health, and the spiritual health as we approach Free Friday. So bring it all together. Just give yourself the opportunity to pause, because you're worth it, to take that time and really acknowledge that financial independence truly is a form of self-care and self-love, because you're taking the time to do that for you. And long term, it's beneficial for your entire family, if you have children or if you don't, because you're teaching by modeling better behaviors. And I'm hoping that that's what I'm doing before you, each time that I come out here and share these tips and tools with you. Hoping that I'm encouraging you to take a stand, not to repeat the negative financial messages that you may have received in the past, but choosing to make that change. So I say it with lots of love and plenty of encouragement, knowing that I'm here to support you in any way that I can. You're welcome to hit me up in DM if there's subjects that you want to talk about, whether it's investing or how do you begin to save, questions about creating a budget. Just let me know and we can get into all of those things. I want to hear from you. So I hope you're having an amazing Winning Wednesday. Thank you again for tuning in. As always, I appreciate all the likes, all the shares. I hope that you continue to share my videos and continue to join me on Winning Wednesdays. And I will be checking in on my Free Friday people that said that they were going to kick it off this Friday to see how that goes for you. So have a fantastic day and continue to enjoy your Winning Wednesday. Be blessed.